This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.
All right, welcome everyone to the June 7th meeting of the Board of Public Works. I got a motion to open this evening's meeting.
Second.
I'll make it, you motions. Out of practice. All right.
Thomas Mulsberry?
Yes.
David Fagnan?
Yes.
2 in favor, motion carries.
All right, meeting is open. Currently we have no one joining us from the public, so we will revisit that if it changes before the end of the meeting. We are not expecting the mayor to join us this evening.
No.
All right, on to the meat of today's meeting, the approval of the May 3rd, 2023 meeting minutes. Were they okay with you as prepared? Bill?
Yes, I did review them.
All right, same with me. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as prepared.
And I will second.
Thomas Mulsberry?
Yes.
David Fagnan?
Yes.
2 in favor, motion carries.
All right, while Dave is finishing that up, we'll move on to the director's report since our last May 3rd meeting.
Quite a lot to schedule stuff to update anyway. It's good to sit here and say some work is complete from a couple months ago.
Yeah, salt pulling in.
All kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah. So I'll start with Union Street. The water main installation, the main itself, is really nearing completion. I think they set the last portion that they can set at this point today. We're working with them on altering the design a little bit for the way we connect in the intersection out here. There's a lot of old fire infrastructure that connected previous manufacturing facilities on this site and at 32 Payson to 1 Cottage Street.
Okay.
And we're having a difficult time in our records deciphering what is live and what is what's abandoned in place. So we learned that some of our records that we worked off of in the design and have been leaning on for years aren't entirely accurate in some of the work we did on Payson Avenue with trying to abandon the fire. There's a 10-inch, I can get into a lot, but there's a 10-inch fire main out here in Payson Avenue that goes up and is abandoned. Just this building is tied to it. And in working on Payson, we moved the fire hydrant out of the sidewalk, and it kind of turned into digging deeper and deeper into what is actually out here and what is still in service for utilities. And we found a way that we want to try to connect Cottage, Williston, and Payson to Union Street in a way that makes more sense and abandon some other infrastructure out there. So we're just not positive we can do it the way we want to. It'll be kind of dependent on funding and other conflicts with other utilities in the intersection, but we're working with VHB on some changes there to make it, to just get a more complete final product for the city so that we know we have all brand new valves and things connect in a way that is to today's standard in the intersection. So they should be progressing into drainage work over the next couple of weeks. But the good news is that the water main was really the most intrusive part of the construction for Union Street. There'll be some small sewer repairs ahead of the lining that has to happen at Railroad. And in Union, there's a repair there that we need to make, that Ludlow needs to make. And then a lot of the other work is mostly surface improvements. So the deep excavation is for the most part nearing completion. So not done. We still have to do connections to the new water main and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's nice to they moved down the road quick. I didn't get a single complaint at our office about access to a business or a home or anything. So kind of got to give kudos to Ludlow for that, for working with everybody and getting it done smoothly. So far so good. Cherry Street also progressing very well. The underground work is now nearly completely done. There's a couple of gas services that need to be lowered. That should be happening towards the end of this week, beginning of next week, at number 7 and number 8. And then that's it basically for deep excavation work. If I had to put a number to it, I'd say about 80% of the granite curbing and bioretention basins have been installed at this point. Final paving out there. We're working on driveway transitions and driveway aprons right now. There should be this week and next week, as well as the rest of the planters and curbing, and then final paving is actually scheduled out there for July 10th. So with that, most of the construction work will be basically finished with construction, but they'll be waiting till fall, September, take advantage of the proper planting seasons for some of the vegetation that goes in the bioretention basin, so don't want to try to plant that stuff in the heat of summer. So. That's basically where Cherry Street's at. Holyoke Street, our Chapter 90 project is going to be getting well underway here soon. Wamelco Way and Trueheart Drive are also part of that. They're both 100% complete. JL Construction will be mobilizing back to Holyoke Street on Monday, June 12th. They're planning to begin sidewalk work along Allen with improvements at the Holyoke and Allen Street intersection kind of all at once. That should take 3 to 4 weeks. And then they plan to move down to the Holyoke and East Green intersection on July 5th. So that's all subject to change, weather and construction schedules. That's the plan. So the work at Holyoke Street and East Green will happen throughout the month of July, and then we should see paving and the RFBs installed out there by mid-August.
The weather didn't cooperate on Wamelco and Trueheart.
Yeah, it
when
wasn't
you
great.
guys were trying to wrap that up.
It wasn't perfect, but it came out pretty
I'm
good.
up and down that road a lot. I'm
Yeah.
not checking you out. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I'm just, but I'm like, oh boy.
But it did come out good. It was great to get. I mean, Trueheart Drive was bad.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I
it
did
does,
go
yeah.
down there
Yeah.
after.
And Payson Avenue, as you saw on your way in, is really substantially complete.
I just came
Striping
down.
got done today. The only outstanding item is the RFBs at the rail trail crossing. There's been some delay in actually getting the poles that the electronics mount on. All the electronics are there and ready, but another week on the poles, so they should be in by the end of the month, and then that project will wrap up. I'm hoping to have it, the RFBs in and functional by July 1st, so, and I think we will. I did want to talk briefly in the public meeting about our city tree warden has decided to step down. Sarah Greenleaf has decided to step down. Her last day of service with the city was yesterday, June 6th. She really did do a great job for us in responding to citizen concerns and helping protect our urban forest. So thank you, Sarah, and wish you luck in your next adventures. So we'll be looking to get that position posted and out there in the next few weeks. So. That's basically all I have to report for tonight's meeting.
18 months. Good progress. That's good.
Yeah, lots happening, man. It's good.
With that, if there's no other discussion or questions on any points we raised tonight,
Not I.
we'll make a motion to adjourn this evening's meeting.
Second?
Thomas Mulsbury,
Yes.
David Fagnan,
Yes.
2 in favor, motion carries.
This government meeting is brought to you by Eastworks and our local cable subscribers.